From the home of the Bills since way back in 1973, there's a look at Bills Stadium. Now, they indeed love their football here in upstate New York as you look inside of Bills Stadium in Orchard Park. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Buffalo Bills. Taken at the 15, a short kick. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Smith, his first carry.
Ito Smith, the Atlanta ball carrier.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
Tremaine Edmonds on the tackle.
And he will find his man on the end route, complete.
And it's 3rd down.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Able to find Waller. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Complete to Darren Waller.
Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Falcons.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 34. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
The pass.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for Julio Jones. Incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He's brought down at the 31. A 3-yard pickup. And
on 3rd down, Smith. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
He was brought down at the 26.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Falcons 7, Bills nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing now is Allen. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
They'll take over first.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. From the shotgun, they run with Smith. Down to the 25. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat our blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change, name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact,
Allen now looks to throw, and he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
They do go for it. Here's Allen. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Smith trying to run for it. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of 3.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Another try for Smith. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Darren Waller there to make the grab. And the Falcons push further out in front. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. On 2nd and 7, Allen. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
Now Drake. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Allen going to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Bills, 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Allen. The left side caught by Diggs. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
He'll set up the screen to Drake. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. And again, it's Allen. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start on the ground. It's Ito Smith, and he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At his 48-yard line, a gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. The hitter here, it's complete. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. Incomplete. And this defense will take over right at midfield.
Turnover on down.
From midfield, here's Allen. Going deep for Diggs. That's going to be caught. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his 2nd touchdown on the season. Touchdown. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Makes the score Falcons.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
At their own.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Forced out to his left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
Their own 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They begin with a quick throw out left. And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
You never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Gain of a yard.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll try to run for this with Singletary. And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line.
Hello, Bills.
Give them the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
The 16-yard line.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
And I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here at half number 1. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Allen again. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And it's third down. Meanwhile, down in Dallas, an update from there. And the Bucs having little problem in that one. They've just opened the lead a bit further. And we'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top.
Falcons 14, Bills 7.
As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. They'll run with Drake. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Kenyon Drake, the ball carrier.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
6 makes it 3rd and 2.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. Back to Drake. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Kenyon Drake.
No, not today.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30-yard line. Now Allen. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. That one unable to develop. Never got going. A loss of a couple. And it's 2nd down.
Yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dante Fowler drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. The Bills send the punter out, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. This one caught by Ridley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Here's a quick throw left side to start things out. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Now Allen. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Andrews. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen, and he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
Darren Waller.
15 yards, 1st down, Atlanta.
1st down, Atlanta.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Smith. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. 2 yards and able to get the 1st down in the process. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now a guy who played his high school ball just 30 minutes up the New York State Thruway. Quadri Olison, 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12. At the 20.
Give to Smith out of the gun. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll run it again with Smith. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line.
They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Taron Johnson brought him down. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, but now it's third and goal. Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
5-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Falcons will extend their lead. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. He has really settled. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. But they're looking
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
And this is a situation where defensively, Brandon, you're going to be so excited. It's getting late. You've got the lead. No reason to not just pin your ears back and go. Bring the pressure. And here they hit him as he's releasing the football, and that's going to help lead to the interception.
They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
31.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
This will be caught inside the 10. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hold.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Ito Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way for their running back.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Allen. Flush to his right. He'll run it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
To throw again on second down. Allen. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
The Bills on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
For Mark Andrews, incomplete.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47.
It's another Buffalo Bills.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Allen's pass.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Buffalo Bills.
11 yards there, first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On play action, Allen. Going to throw right side here, complete.
Mark Andrews.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. It got his man complete. The 20, 10, 5. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory.
Complete.
A big play there on the catch and run. 91 yards.
6-yard line.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. And they take a knee. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Now Smith. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Try to punch it in with Smith. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
At the 1-yard line.
And I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. Now here's Olison. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Falcons push further out in front. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep it moving.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Atlanta, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Bills,